Anyways, all right, let's get started. Here we go. God damn it, where's my media assets? There we are. Here we go.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic.
Wrong one.
Yep. And it says clearly says outro.
Funny, I had no clue. I was like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
Before we get into today's episode, you could be listening to it at nighttime. Who knows?
That's right. You never know.
I do want to say happy birthday to Sam. Woo!
Guys, he's all lying.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong one again. Fuck. Sorry.
You tried to go the bing, 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 didn't you? And you did the nutted one.
I tried to hit this one. That was it.
I can't hear it. I didn't hear it. No one heard it.
It was I heard it. It was fucking you porn. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's my volume?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
anyways, happy birthday, Sam.
Thanks. I was gonna lie and say you guys are lying, but truth
happy
is
60th.
Yeah, that's all right. I put if you notice, I posted and I put my 40 plus since entering this world. Someone put happy 40th because she probably didn't read it. I'm not gonna name her out, but I guarantee she probably glanced at it and said, "Oh, it's his 40th." No, I'm 46. Okay, I am old. I am fine with my age. I don't look it. I don't feel it. I feel it when I bend over and tie my shoes.
Yeah. Then you get up. It's hard to sit back up. Are you doing anything for your birthday? Did you do anything over the weekend?
Yeah, we last night. You saw the pictures. We just, the thing is, I celebrate every 5 years, right? The every 5 year mark. So my 50th will be jumping out of planes. So anyone who wants to come to Las Vegas and want to jump out of the planes,
nope.
Sebastian said he's all for it and he'll do it.
Nope.
For the love of Sam, but yeah, because I haven't jumped since Marine Corps days. So, I want to jump. I want to feel that again. So, but I like just chilling birthdays. I don't like getting too crazy on my birthdays. I don't want to end up in jail on my birthday. I know that's a great story for everyone, but personally, I'd like to spend less money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you end up in jail for your birthday, I would think it's hilarious. I would find it funny.
That's because you hate people and hate me, and that's why you're like, oh, look.
No, because it has been a good story. It has followed up by a good story for the podcast of why you went to jail. Yeah. Maybe not.
Could be awful.
If I go to jail, it's definitely going to be a good story.
All right, what did you do for your birthday, Sebastian? This past
I went to dinner and I think I made sushi.
Sushi, that's right. You did the sushi one. And then what about you, Jordan?
I worked.
Exactly. Well, the older you get, the less exciting birthdays are.
Yeah, it's just
really celebrated a lot.
Yeah, the only thing we ask as men from our significant others is, take care of us in the boudoir.
A little bit ahead.
A little bit ahead, and the steak is great. That's all.
That's all you really need in life.
Yeah, a little bit of that,
dude. And let's talk about our Twitch. We plan on going live on Twitch every Friday. It'd be 8 p.m. Central.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Sometimes we don't make it on Fridays because life happens. We're all grown men and got families and things to do and stuff like that. But we're going to try to do it every Friday night and twitch.tv/The Loud Spot Show. So I think this Friday is going to be our first, hopefully our first.
Yes. It was going to be our first. It was planned to be our first, but Big Mouth Sebastian last episode decided he's going to even announce it. Like
I forgot.
I
did do that.
It's cool. I've come to getting used to it. I don't even trip anymore.
That's why I made the sign. That's why I made the sign.
Yeah, the sign. Twitch TV. Hey, we saw that.
That time. Oh, that time I was ready.
You know why you put it in front of your face?
I did. I was working on it.
So yes, the plan is to be on. We're going to let you guys watch us this fucking debacle of a show that we have, and the train wreck that is without editing. We're just gonna go live, but we used to go live on Facebook all the time.
Yep.
But all I will say to you guys, if you're into Twitch and you then let people know about it, those kind of things. Of course, watch our episodes on YouTube. That's all edited because Sebastian works so hard to not edit those things. And notice I say
All you're
not
really
edited.
gonna see,
Yeah,
if
I do.
you watch us live, all you're going to see is just racial slurs from Sebastian. That's all.
That's it. Racial slurs. He is such a racist.
I'm worried about. See, I'm worried about that. I am worried about going live because some of the shit that we do say that I do edit off of the show sometimes we can't edit once it's on Twitch.
No.
So
No.
and if I'm drinking, I really give two shits less
Yeah.
about what I say, and then I'm gonna regret it. But oh well, it is what
Yeah.
it is. We're
Remember that
gonna
time
do
we
it.
talked about fat people?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna talk about fat people again tonight.
He's talking about-
We're talking about fat
Good.
people.
Awesome.
So you know, guys, we will tell you this: none of us are racist. None of us hate anybody, any gender, any politics or anything.
Hey,
We
all-
actually love. We
like-
actually love, but we will poke fun at you. I
Yeah.
promise you that. I promise you that.
I hate everyone equally. Like,
That's it. We
actually,
love
I probably hate white people the most, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. I do
You're
too.
gonna get
Like,
canceled for saying that.
exactly.
Well, you look, if Matt Rife's not getting canceled, we're not getting canceled.
They're trying.
Yeah, but you can't cancel us because we're fucking bottom of the barrel anyway.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. We're
yeah,
not big enough. They're trying to
We're-
cancel Matt
yeah.
Rife.
If some,
Yeah.
they always are. I feel like
They always
What?
are. Like he's always
tried-
saying some.
they tried to get him a couple months back about something, and he sent him to. He gave him a website for special needs
The
helmets.
helmets. Yeah,
And we talked about that, I believe, on here.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We talked about how he's like, okay, hey guys, here's a website you can go to, and then they go to that, and it's a special needs helmet. That was classic. It's the same
man,
thing.
he's
Shane
funny,
Gillis,
He's
Shane
funny.
Gillis,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. You
Yeah.
can't cancel people that don't give a fuck. So
No.
I'm
That's true.
sorry.
That's true.
Yeah, ask Ronnie Radke. Ask
Yeah,
Ronnie
Ronnie
Radke.
Mackey don't give a shit.
He
All
don't
right,
care.
let's get into the show. We talking about jumping out of airplanes for Santa's 50th birthday.
Huh?
These plane crashes that have been going on. Here's what I don't like. I saw someone on Facebook make the
Right.
post about the Philadelphia crash. So for those that don't understand or haven't heard, but I'm sure by now everyone's heard, the first plane crash was the helicopter flying into was it American Airlines?
I don't know which airline it was, but it was into the DC area and coming from Wichita.
Right. Okay. And then the second plane crash was a medical airplane that they don't know why it crashed still, but it wound up crashing into a mall in Philly. What I don't like, and people on social media they love conspiracy theories.
Oh no,
There's not even they're not even related in the least bit. One
No.
was but people want to be like, what's going on with all these plane crashes?
right.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to fly in an airplane anytime soon, just in case there is some stuff to it. But I don't like people relating the two plane crashes together. That's a tragedy, and that sucks, but they are not related. And people that are trying to put them together in a box,
You don't know,
fucking
Sebastian.
idiots.
You don't know.
Maybe
you
they
don't
are.
know. Yes.
I know.
Dun dun dun. See,
No,
you know how to have a dun 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 button.
It was
Dun,
all.
dun,
I
dun.
got that noise.
Actually, we actually have it when he hooks it up. So
Oh yeah.
I can't believe that the plane. Those people were like 1 minute away from landing. Like I bet the captain had already been like, all right, y'all, we're about to make our descent. We're gonna be landing soon. Boom, dead. Like just within seconds.
here
And they
here
came
are
from Wichita. What
Right.
the whole weird thing about Sam, but the whole weird thing about it is, from what I've seen on the media, we don't know. I'm not an FAA expert, but that
Yeah.
helicopter wasn't supposed
That's
to
your
go
word.
past 250 feet.
okay.
And the crash happened, I think, at 350 feet.
Right.
Ugh.
All right. So here are the facts, folks, that I know of. The fact is the plane that was flying for the DC one kind of was off course, and it was in an area that is the training exercise for the military on the other side of the river, on the other side of the Hudson. It did not fly its course like it's supposed to. It was actually really off.
The airplane was.
Yeah, the airplane was. Number two, the helicopter was a lot higher than what helicopters normally fly in that area. So I think it was just a freak accident. In the military, when we do night ops, that means all of our illumination is off. All of our lights are off. We're supposed to be flying with NVGs at nighttime, so you can't see us. You can hear us, but you don't know where we're at. So you take all those things into consideration, and you have a potential for an accident, and that's exactly what happened. It was sad. 4 people lost their lives.
Something like
65
that.
people.
You think guys were out like night riding, like joyriding, kind of, sort of?
No. It wasn't a night ride. It was 3 crewmen, which usually has 4. You have your pilot, your A pilot, your gunner, and then there's usually another guy. But it was just a gunner. So 3 people that were out doing a nighttime mission. So they were doing.
Why would they go higher than they're supposed to, though? Like they just did?
Because they were in training. They're training pilots to fly at nighttime. That's what they were doing. It was
that was their mission. Okay.
Their mission was to go fly at nighttime and come back.
When
that was it.
Mission. I immediately thought they were like going to like do some.
So
it was a training mission.
I was like, what are they doing in Ohio or wherever?
I don't know if you guys get this, but in the military, we train of what we're supposed to be doing later on in life in order to get better. Like a surgeon just doesn't walk in there out of doctor school and be like, I'm ready to start working on that brain. No, they probably practice on a couple brains before
That's not what Netflix said.
Oh, the Grey's Anatomy.
I saw a guy walk in and just fucking brain surgery. Boom.
Which reminds me, we've been watching in this household, thanks Tiffany, Grey's Anatomy a lot because there's like 30 seasons of it apparently. And all I can say is that show is nothing more than a sex-filled, everyone flatlines whenever they're it's hilarious. I was like, please tell me you don't believe this happens in hospitals.
It was ER. It was what's the one with the crippled dude that's like he's old House
or Good Doctor.
House, Good Doctor. It's all that. It's all like that's what most of these TV shows are. It's just different scenarios. It's just like they have to set up a couple. They have to have like everything.
We lost Sebastian, guys. Everyone,
I haven't seen those shows, but I've seen Grey's Anatomy. Well, I was thinking on these missions before you got into these doctor things.
Yeah.
I was thinking there was in Boise.
How does it feel? How does it feel when we change subjects, Sebastian?
In Boise City, Oklahoma, there is a missile that's landed, and it's right across from the courthouse. I guess they were on a night mission training, and
it fell off.
No, they thought the lights from the courthouse was the target because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like there's nothing else out there.
Did the missile not go off?
No, I don't know if it's a replica of the missile.
It's going to be a dummy. It's going to be a dummy missile. It just hits the target. It doesn't boom boom.
Okay.
So it's still. I think it's still there. They've like put a statue of it next to the courthouse.
That seems like
hit the courthouse. It landed across the street from the courthouse, so they missed the target. But guess they got close. But it wasn't supposed to be the target. The target was supposed to be somewhere else. They just thought that was it.
It was probably supposed to be like Enid or something like how you say that ENID. That Enid. Enid. That I think there's an Air Force base out there and or some kind of proving ground. So So when it comes to military stuff, that just goes to show you they were dumb, and that's the reason why they need trained is because they didn't even know their coordinates of where they're supposed to drop this bomb at. Yeah. And then number 2, that's the reason they didn't even bother to do a little investigation. Again, hence the reason for training, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, like this isn't like a Loud Spot show where we just go into it literally every Friday or Saturday.
We trained for this. I was up all night.
Yeah, we trained. You know what? I trained so hard. It took me an hour to read all the articles and write shit down.
That's it. So I do an itinerary, but no one will read them. So I send them now a day before.
I come into these shows blind, 100%.
100%. That's because Jordan doesn't give a fuck, and he can't read. Actually, folks,
I'll follow the itinerary and everything. I'll be like, I'll hard it. I'll just see like the last thing.
No, but that's our show. That's what we do. We're just it's actually it's probably
I want to give my honest reaction and show the world how stupid I am when it comes up. Like the other week, I was talking about Russia and Asians, and then I was talking about the Ukraine is in Russia and stuff. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I think
didn't know either though.
He said Ukrainians are Asian. That's what he said.
Yeah. Russians are Asians. Part of Russia.
No, I said Asians, or I said Asians are Russian, and then I was like, wait a second. That's when you corrected me, and then I was like, Russians are Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you corrected
part of Russia, because some of Russia is in Europe, I think.
Again, we're sorry if we're offending all Ukrainians, Russians, and Asians in the country.
Isn't Canada in Europe?
They're all Asians. Canada's there, right?
No, they're waiting.
Canada sits right next to Germany, doesn't it?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, right
Kazakhstan.
next to. Yeah,
Well,
right
no,
next to
they do speak French in some parts of so
Yeah,
I
French
want to say
Canadian.
Canada.
Oh, oui,
In
oui.
some parts of Canada, they do speak French in Canada. So it sits right next to France. It borders France.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a look at our first song that we have from a band called Enemy right here on the Lot Spot.
Before we get into the podcast anymore, I do want to remind everyone that if you like, share, subscribe, follow, and also if you want to listen to the songs that we play on here, you have to go to our audio version only because we get dinged on YouTube for playing the music videos since we don't own the rights to it. For some
We get
reason,
ding
audio
dongs for
doesn't
that?
matter.
Yeah, you
Huh?
get ding dongs for it.
We get ding dongs for that?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh,
ding dongs.
wow. I didn't know you could get ding dongs.
Yeah, we
For
don't
what?
ever play. We don't
I
ever
need
play
a new one. I didn't know you could get them for that.
I know. I like Twinkies personally
I'm
myself.
trying to
But
get
hey,
ding
I'll take-
dongs.
that's it.
Even if it was a redefined song, we probably get dinged for it.
Oh, you
Mhm.
definitely would. I've got dinged for it. I got ding dong for it.
Did you
Yep.
really for your own
Yeah, I
music?
posted up something and they were like, "You can't do this." And I was like, "It's mine."
Yeah.
Dude,
We
I
talked
guess
about
you
that.
can,
Our profile. I pick up my phone like you can see it. Our profile gets hit up all the time. Like your video can't be used for monetization because it's like it's our music.
But it won't get dinged on the Redefines page though, does it? Or does it get dinged on your personal page?
The redefined page. Like I think our music videos when we post them up in there, they've recently gone back through and been like, your video is getting hit for monetization, or you can't monetize this
Dude, you
video.
know, we get hit sometimes, Sam. I don't know if you know this, but we get dinged for stuff that we've done years ago. We'll get dinged on it now, and it's like we did that with Ava Gore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's just one of the, it's AI, guys. It's AI that's going through and it's scrolling through and it's looking for the similarities in songs that are already been the DistroKid or whoever the distributor is that has loaded it up into their system and it has calculated the algorithms of the music. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for, but in other words, takes a sample of that song. Is like if it does these chords and it does this, it's a redefined song. So anything that uses a redefined song and it just automatically tells them, shuts it down. It doesn't even ask the artist or the record label or anyone who owns it, hey, is this okay? They used to before, but now it's getting a lot worse. And I wish that people would, record labels, artists, anyone who owns the rights to that music would actually sit down and look at it and go, you know what, this ain't gonna hurt my band for them using it on there. It's gonna make it better.
Smaller bands, you know, if it was like you know, Good Charlotte or I don't know, I just came with a name like that. I'll top my
They're
head.
coming back. They're actually coming back.
Are they really?
Yeah. The Good Charlotte's going to be returning. So,
but are they doing pop punk or
the band I saw this weekend just is signed to their record label. They just like recently signed with them. Highly Suspect.
Highly Suspect.
Oh, did they? But is Good Charlotte doing like punk music, or are they going like to this weird fucking shit that their old fans that they want to hear their punk stuff, not.
Well,
they've always been poppy as shit, so I feel like they're gonna push into that poppy.
All I gotta say, it's the little things
that always hang around.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right.
It was. Thank you, because my ADD was. We talked about Good Charlotte.
Okay.
Okay.
It hits, bro.
If you're total change of subject here, but if you're gonna go play Mermaid, in a what was like a theme park, like an aquarium, some sort. I mean, don't.
This is the number one reason you would not find me in this job ever.
Don't put fish in with you. Let's take a look at this video, Sam. Can you pull that up? So for those of you listening on audio, what we just saw there was a mermaid in a tank with I don't know what kind of fish that was. Was that some sort of?
That was a shark. It was a shark.
That's the day I quit, my boy.
Pretty much. Me too.
Well,
in the first place, I'm not jumping out of airplanes, and I'm not going swimming with sharks.
No.
Period. It bit her fucking head.
Not even sharks, bro. A fish that bigger than me. Like even if it's a dolphin, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm okay.
Well, dolphins are fucking killers. Let me tell you what, they will hump you and they will try to kill you. By the way,
I don't want none of that.
Well, sometimes you see dolphins saving people's lives. Also,
no, that was just a TV show. That was Flipper, man.
No, I've seen
like you see orca whales that are friendly on that Free Willy movie,
Yeah, exactly.
Orca whales are not nice at all.
They were biting off blades on the back of your boat. So no, thank you.
How dangerous? I mean, that girl could have died.
Yeah,
Could that fish have swallowed her?
What if her head was just not there when it came out? You know, like there's millions of people. There's thousands of people there.
I want to watch that. I want to watch that video one more time.
The whole head goes in, my boy. It's nasty.
And there's people there watching this thing
So-
happen.
Exactly.
I like
blood squirting everywhere.
that's
in
what
a limp
Jordan-
body. Yeah,
That's what Jordan's saying. What if that head popped right off?
Yeah.
How devastated those kids would have been. They would have been like, "Oh, that mermaid is dead." And you're right. And then the funniest thing on the caption is, "Yep, that was my last day."
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Do we know where that was at?
I have no idea. And I don't even know who the creator of that was, or so sorry if we don't give you credit, but whoever took it, great job. I would say that's
Great job.
obviously
Why great job. They just happen to be there. They didn't
For
know it was gonna
uploading
happen.
that. Thank you.
for uploading that.
Yeah, so we could see it.
I thought you were saying
Exactly.
good filmography.
Yeah.
No, well,
was.
I would.
Dude, the camera wasn't shaky and stuff, you know. It wasn't like
wasn't
them old
shaky.
ghetto fight videos.
Hey, I've seen some of Sebastian's videos are absolutely horrendous when he sends them to me. Like, this is what I just did. I don't know. I can't tell. It's shaking all over the place. You're laughing hysterically.
What?
His drunk videos live back in the day were hilarious.
Oh.
Which reminds me, we should do those again. Like when we were out somewhere.
Sam made
I
me
don't-
delete a drunk video one time. He was
No,
like,
I didn't
"Well,
make you delete.
did."
I said you should delete it. I recommended, but I just left it for you.
No, I
and you looked
deleted
at
it. I agreed.
that's
I feel
because
like
he
was
looked.
there for this.
Oh,
It's the
God.
one where he was back in Vacaville and he went out drinking and was really drunk.
Yeah. That
It
a
was
fun
him
time.
and Kyler. Kyler. No, Kyler.
Carlos. Yeah.
Was she with you? Yeah, she was with you that
We were
night.
hanging out. We were
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out at a bar, and I was wasted. And
Yeah.
so it was fun
Yeah.
though. But yeah, you know, but I don't go doing that anymore. I don't go
No.
doing drunk videos anymore. I guess I probably could.
You could. I wouldn't recommend it though. Still,
Yeah, I'm
to
not
this
doing it.
day. Yeah.
I don't even like when I was like on last week. I was pretty drunk on the podcast.
Oh.
I was like, God damn.
Not even plugged in with headphones.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
ones are plugged in. These ones are plugged in.
I could
Yes.
tell. I knew it
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's tonight. Jordan's groggy because he just woke up from a nap and his skull cap is like crooked. It's like his
That's the
attitude.
style.
Let's get some style, Sam.
I got it from. I got it from the guy
Sam's
from Holy.
46 now. He doesn't know.
I'm trying to be the
he's
guy
too
from
out
Highly
of touch.
Suspect. That's what I'm trying
He's
to be.
too out of touch with us younger folk.
That's
Yeah.
right, because I started hand jobs, like Jordan says.
He invented it. He
So
invented it.
so we can all agree. I don't know. I think Sam would go swimming with sharks still, even after seeing that video.
Yes, I would. Here's the thing: I do want to go swimming with sharks, but I want to do the great white one with the cage kind of thing. So I'm not going to go free diving
I
with
don't,
the
want, I
sharks.
don't even want to do that. I don't want to be in a cage.
Would you? Okay, here's another question for you guys because this is coming up on the next topic here. Would you or would you not? Jordan, have you ever lifted or Ubered? Like I've been a
Yeah, I've
driver.
Ubered.
You've Ubered. Okay, you've Ubered. Sam, you've Ubered.
Sam, I'm a Uber driver, so yes.
I've never ever been a driver for Uber or Lyft. But if someone was too
Oh
big,
no, I've taken an Uber. Excuse me, I've
no,
never.
you've never driven for Uber. Okay,
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
I'm saying.
no, no.
But if someone was too big to get in your vehicle, you felt was too big. Now
Yeah.
put the picture of this girl up here. It's
That's
on
crazy.
the-
My wife
Yeah.
showed me this today.
Okay, that lady is a rapper. She goes by the name of Dank Demoss. I guess
Woo!
it's her last name, Dank
That's a
Demoss.
whole lot of woman.
She
Good
describes herself as a
Lord.
big, beautiful woman. She weighs 554 pounds. Now her Lyft driver told her she couldn't get in the car
Forklift
'cause
her?
her
No,
Lyft
no,
driver.
no,
She called
just
the
regular
Lyft.
lift.
Oh,
She
just
called-
a regular lift, not a forklift.
No, a regular
Okay.
Lyft.
Okay.
She's gonna sue us now. Watch, 'cause she's
Hey, come at me, dog. Cancel me. You
Bring
are
it.
big as you are
Bring
big as hell. I'm big as hell, so I can say that. She big as hell.
dude.
Mhm.
So 554 pounds, and her Lyft driver was driving a Mercedes Benz, and he
Mhm.
has low profile tires.
Mhm.
She'd have popped him.
So he told her, "You cannot fit in my car. I
Yeah.
will cancel the Lyft, so that way it doesn't ding her for anything." And
Mhm.
she said she needs to call a Lyft XL, which is normally like a minivan or something that fits 6 people.
Do they make a lift
Suburban.
XL?
Yeah, Suburbans. Suburbans
Yeah.
are good at Lift XL.
For real?
Or just any 3-tier seating, something big.
That's embarrassing as shit.
Well,
That's the
no,
reason why she's suing.
she's suing, and she's suing for. Listen to what she's suing for: stress, mental anguish, attorney's fees, and damages.
Okay, how
That's
much?
what she's
Though?
suing for.
Do you have a? Did you have a price on that?
I did not see a price on there. No, I don't.
I
don't
did.
Know.
I
You
did see
did?
a price. Yeah, I did see a price. It's like $1.7 million.
Dude, she just
I
won.
hope she wins it. I hope she wins it.
No, LYFT.
Yeah,
know what?
I do.
No.
Yes. I hope she wins it so her fat ass can go get some surgery and take care of that shit.
I would agree with that statement.
Flip that. I don't even
Now-
tell her to cancel me. You fucking God.
As
damn,
an
she's
Uber
big.
driver, you have the right to refuse someone who may, like, if I see someone like stumbling drunk and puking all over the place, they're not getting in my car.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just not going to. I will
That's a
cancel
cook.
it, and
That's a
I will
cook.
let them know.
I ain't gotta give
Yeah.
them nothing. I ain't
Yeah.
gotta serve nobody.
So in this situation, I think the reason why she's suing is because she felt embarrassed, but she put it out there herself. She could have not ever aired it. She could have not ever talked about it. No one would ever know. But I think it's because maybe her rapping career is horrible, and that's the reason why she's got to get a leg up to pay some of those
Publicity.
The rapping's bad.
marketing and advertising. So I would, if I was a lawyer and I was working against her case, I would be, the only reason why you're doing this is for clout. That's the only reason why you're doing this, because I listened to your music. You're horrible, and I actually did listen to it. It's horrible rap. It's not even good.
Why would you? I wouldn't even want clout for that. Be like, man, I'm so embarrassed about getting called fat. Now everybody knows you got called fat.
Okay.
Nobody knew it at first. It was just you and the driver.
But she knows she's fat. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a big. I mean, she's
She's
not
a
like just.
She's
fat.
bigger than Lizzo, guys. She's bigger than Lizzo.
That's asinine. You should have called XL in the first place. You knew that.
Now hold on, but you said you
Why
wanted
would
her
you
to
do that?
win, Jordan.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You wanted her to
That was
win.
just a joke. That's just to make a
Yeah.
joke. She should be a
Yeah.
fucking option on Lyft. You crawling that fat ass and ride around.
Oh, we just got canceled in Detroit. I hope she doesn't win, and I actually hope that she understands that your health is number one, and you can't go around making.
If people listen to this, they're gonna be so mad at me.
We're
Sam,
all
Sam,
fat too.
Sam,
on top of
Sam,
that,
could you-
except for
would you-
Sebastian.
Would you deny somebody a Lyft, a Uber ride if they were that big?
I tell you, yes, and I would, because I have a Kia Sportage, and she's not fitting in between those seats of Kia Sportage. I am like a bad Disneyland ride. Okay, it's
Brother,
bad
I got
enough.
a Nissan Frontier. I got a Nissan Frontier. She's going in the bed of the truck, bro.
You
Yeah.
know what I would do if I was on the defense on this for Lyft? I would look at how many Lyft rides she's called and how many
Right.
and the cars that took her. Because if that guy with the
How many
Mercedes Benz,
Sprox?
well,
How many
because
Sprox?
what if
Yeah.
she normally calls? What if she normally does call a Lyft XL? But
Right.
she's like, you know what? I'm going to call a regular Lyft.
'Cause
They're
I'm
not going to let me
cheap
in the
tonight.
car, and then I'm going to fucking sue them. That could have been a whole plan of hers this whole time.
That's right, lawyers. If you're listening, check her Lyft driving experience and see if
They're
she
gonna
has
bring
done
that up.
XL.
Take legal advice from me. Put me on your team. And
No.
hey,
Actually,
Uber. That's what she called it.
for legal advice on the loud spot, don't ever take legal advice from
yeah.
Sebastian.
Never
ever.
mind. Don't listen to me. Hey,
Don't listen.
we never mind. Do not take
Yeah.
legal advice from us. But if you're a lawyer and you are listening, look into it.
Yeah.
Look,
All right.
look at that.
Let's take a look at our next one, Inimical Drive, right here on the loud spot.
We got the Super Bowl coming up this weekend.
Yes,
Gee,
finally.
you know, I'm not even excited about Chiefs versus Eagles. I'm not.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
It
I
happened
really
2 years ago.
I'm not excited anything that has to do with the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl.
Why?
I used to like the
They're
Chiefs.
cheaters.
They said the same thing about the Patriots back in the
NFL
day.
scripted. They were cheating too. He had deflated balls.
That was proven cheating.
Yeah,
was a proven
actually
cheat.
true.
That was a
But
proven
you're,
cheat.
yeah.
This
So
is the only
you-
time you take my advice is on sports. I'm just kidding. I don't know nothing about them.
Nothing about sports. Don't ever take Jordan's advice about sports.
Ever.
The balls he's only played with are his own. So, real quick,
Plenty of other dudes.
here's the thing about no matter who is the dynasty team, there will get so much hate. If you're the biggest popular band, the most popular actress, the most popular musician, anything you're most popular, you are going to get so much. There's enough back hate that I always tell bands, if you get the hate, that means you made it. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been trying to get some hate for a long time, and maybe this episode with the fat chick might actually get us some
Oh,
hate.
yeah.
But it's one of those things that I like football in general. I'm with you guys. I don't feel excited about this one though.
If it would have been Chiefs and Niners again, I would have been only because I'm a Niners fan. Only because I'm a Niners fan. Because I'm from the Bay Area. That's the reason why. But
yeah, I wanted the Bills.
I want
people diving through tables.
I want the Commanders to make it. So I was really hoping for the Tampa Bay Bucks because I like Baker Mayfield as their quarterback.
Who the hell are the Commanders?
I lost
Washington.
I lost money because I put Bills and Washington in there because I was hoping for that one, but the spread was so far. Actually,
Jordan's never heard of the Commanders before.
I didn't realize. Yeah,
dude, because they were getting in trouble because they were the Washington Redskins, which was racist.
Well, okay, but the native tribes around the DC and the Delaware area has asked that the Commanders change their names back to the Redskins because it was a form of respect.
It's not DC. It's Washington State.
Go ahead, Sebastian. You're a dumbass. Yes, it's DC. Fucking rock. Even Jordan went like, I know this one, and you're wrong.
Let me look this up while everyone admires Jordan's new haircut and trim.
So we noticed Jordan trimmed down a little bit. Trimmed down to the fact that actually we can see your lips and it looks a little weird. I ain't gonna lie.
Very weird.
It is weird, bro. I was like, I can see.
You can actually tell when I move my mouth and stuff.
Exactly. And I don't know.
Oh my God, dude! This whole time I thought, no, what the Seattle Seahawks?
Yeah,
that's why. Okay,
Seattle,
sorry. Okay, yeah, I was messing that up.
Yeah,
you're an idiot.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I am an idiot. Yes, that's okay. So Sam was so sure of himself that I was sure I was wrong, and I was. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I know you were wrong.
I mean, it's just like saying France is located near Canada. Same thing. You know, don't come at me with geographics or geography because I don't know.
Actually, come at with them, and you can email us at theloudspot@gmail.com if you'd like to give us some hate. Matter of fact, we're actually looking for some hate letters. If you can write us hate letters of whatever want, or ask Sebastian, we can add that. Ask Sebastian.
I won't even look it up. I won't even look it up before. I'll just
argue your point. Next Friday, you can do it live. You can come to our Twitch and argue with us there.
Right. That's right. Jordan will read it live. We'll send him the email, and then he'll read it, and then it's an Ask Sebastian. And I promise you, but I will tell you, for legal reasons, do not hold us anywhere accountable or responsibility for whatever comes out of Sebastian's mouth whatsoever. This guy will.
Jordan.
I'm an angel.
Mm-hmm.
I never speak bad about anybody.
Never.
I was gonna say I like the Chiefs until Taylor Swift joined the roster.
Really?
Then I stopped liking them. Well, they got too popular. It's like not everyone likes it.
This sounds like punk bands that make it big and then they get the hate from the punk community.
Patrick Mahomes said last year he said he's gonna do it. He's gonna make history.
He did.
So they're just gonna do it for him. They're gonna do it
on their side. The refs are definitely on their side. They're gonna want to win.
Patrick Mahomes, even though you might call him a crier and whiner, he is. Yep, I say Chiefs by 5. So I don't know what's the spread on that one. Do you have the spread, Sebastian?
I say Chiefs by 10.
They're gonna try to make it look close to make it not look so scripted, but it's Chiefs by 3.
Nah, they're gonna blow them out.
It'll be a field goal in like the last 3 minutes, and then
it's gonna be 54 to 14, 54 to 10.
I'll tell you what's not going to be a blowout or of any kind is the Jake Paul Logan Paul fight.
Didn't we have the Jimmy Fallon song to play first?
Oh, we actually did. I think so. Yeah. This is why I read my shit. No, yeah, Jimmy Fallon first. Wait, then why did we go to the Chiefs, fucker?
Because we're talking about football.
I know, but it wasn't on our schedule. It was in there, but it wasn't on our schedule.
What was the transition to the Jimmy Fallon thing? But then we got off topic.
You could have easily transitioned it and not say anything, and then we just could have talked about the Jake Paul. But let's take a look real quick at the Jimmy Fallon is that's right. I'm an idiot. That one was me.
Yep. The Eagles, that's Philly. They're in the Super Bowl. That's why every cop in town is greasing up the polls. The Chiefs, Missouri. Their fans include Paul Rudd. If you do not like them, you and Swifties have bad blood. The Eagles, there's Barkley, Saquon doesn't slack. The Giants used to have them, now they all say, please come back. The Chiefs, Mahomes, their famous quarterback. Well, he does more commercials than McConaughey and Shaq. The Eagles, their coach,
says trophy, yeah, please give me. The Chiefs, their coach looks just like Wilford Brimley. The Eagles are loaded and Hurts is their QB. The Chiefs keep winning. Tom Brady is like, final two, what a flat Super Bowl, LYFT.
You think he wrote that? I don't think he wrote that. Somebody else
Okay,
wrote that.
so you were supposed to lead off with that. That's why you were supposed to lead off with the show with
Nope.
that when we come back from
Fine,
break.
don't blame me. It's
I
fine.
will. I
probably
will.
will.
I have to.
He
I
probably
have
Now,
to. because
now
why
we
are we
get into
talking about
Jake
you?
Paul and Logan Paul, which they're such bullshit, those two guys. Because
Oh,
look,
they are.
they tried to say March 27th.
Right.
By the way, March 9th is daylight savings time, just FYI. Put that
No
out there.
one cares about that.
I do. I care about it because I hate this time. I like the other
time
time.
isn't real.
The time isn't real. It's just a
There
construction.
you go.
So-
See? Okay. March 27th, they're supposed to be having this fight that
Right.
they depicted and kind of tried to make it blow it up, but then real quickly they're like, "Oh, it's not really. We're not really fighting. It's a reality show." How
Yeah,
the fuck are you gonna say? And it starts on March 27th. How are you going to? They're just they annoy me. They both. I did see
Yeah.
Logan Paul last night. He lost in the Royal Rumble. I'm happy that he
Good.
lost in the Royal Rumble. I don't like them particularly all that much.
Who won last night in the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Rumble was Jey Uso. Yeet.
Okay,
Yep.
Yeet won. So spoiler
I
alert.
called that he was going to
okay.
win a week ago too. And Triple
No.
H comes out there and he says, no one knew he was going to win after I was like, everyone knew he was. I knew he was.
Everybody
gonna
knew
win.
that. A
Yeah.
lot of my friends on Facebook were upset by it. They're disappointed.
No,
Really?
what? No, I'm
I
happy.
got a
he
lot
won.
of friends that are into it, and they're like, "This is lame."
No, I thought it was awesome. He's my
Should have
favorite
been
wrestler.
Cena, brother.
No, dude, he's on his farewell tour.
You
Should've
can't
been
see him.
Cena.
He
He
can't
should've-
see.
He's got to beat Flair for the championship because Flair's not the champion that he should be.
Flair
Yes,
is like 90 years old. Which you mean the
Flair's
female Flair?
His,
or-
his daughter won the females Royal Rumble.
Yeah, are
Yep.
you talking about the female Flair?
Jordan,
No.
Jordan doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, I'm
don't
saying
know.
if John Cena would have won the Rumble, he would be next in line for the championship. He wins it again. He beats Ric Flair's record for most times held the belt.
Oh,
Well,
And
what's
there should be a
Hulk
new
Hogan?
champion because Ric Flair sucks.
What's Hulk Hogan's record? Does anyone know?
I don't know that one.
He's been a champion a lot.
He's been a
Right.
champion a lot. He held the title for the longest until Roman Reigns, I believe.
Now, what about the
do,
Rock?
do you watch?
The Rock?
Do you watch WWE currently?
I just watched the Royal Rumble last night, and it's kind of it had me itching because
Did
I
you-
used to be
did you
heavy,
think- you
bro.
think Kevin Owens really got hurt that ladder match?
Brother, that was I'm back to the brother. Yeah.
Brother.
Listen here,
Brother.
brother. He got power bombed or whatever, back body dropped or back like slammed, and he made it. He sold it well. I don't think he's really hurt.
I
He's
don't
so
know. It
well.
looked like he rolled his neck in that ladder.
Yeah, he
I-
did.
I think it again. It's they know how to take a bump like that, and I didn't see anything that said that he hurt his neck. But you said he rolled his neck, so I'll go back and look at it.
Yeah,
but I don't-
it looked like he did. Now I kind of
Man, he's
got a lot of fat.
He's
He's got
suplexed
a lot
one
of
of the dudes off the top rope through a ladder. It was crazy.
Yeah,
and like
he's got a lot of.
it was great. It was really.
He's got a lot of fat, but on top of that, these guys do get hurt for like the littlest things that happened that we don't even know that was going to happen, and they sell it so well. They know their protocols on how to sell it. Like back when Stone Cold got this, got a
neck.
pile driver and broke his neck by
Hart.
Owen Hart. Owen Hart sold that to give him some time. Like, what's going on? And he's like, "Hey, just roll me. I'm going to roll you up for the win." And poor Stone Cold couldn't even roll up because his body was not working. So these guys are really professional. But my thing with the WWE and all this kind of stuff is it is all scripted. There is a babyface that's going to get propelled to the top. We don't have a choice in that. It's all Triple H and Vince McMahon and those people. But some of these people, like, really, that's the guy you're putting up as your babyface, as your champion? Yeah.
I thought
So-
Jacob Fatu guy's ugly as shit, man. He just looks mean.
Kevin Owens is making a great heel.
He is. I agree. He is.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna make Zayn a heel. That's gonna be awesome.
Sami
Yeah.
Zayn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I like-
Sami Zayn's so
there's
funny.
a lot
I
of
can't
good
wait to
wrestlers
see him go
right now.
dark.
I
It's got me kind of hooked, man. I was like, this is interesting.
the thing for me to bring me back in is give me some weird ass characters again, like back in the 90s, and I could be back into it.
I think we need another like Stone Cold Steve Austin or someone.
I feel like they're
that
trying to push
attitude.
Penta too hard. I'll give them that. They're pushing Penta way
Dude,
too hard.
I think Penta accidentally hit both feet on the ground too. when
Really?
when he
You don't think he was supposed to go out?
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're all
He was
pushing
in there for
Pepsi.
a minute though.
Yeah, he was in there for a while, but he was sitting there in the back buckle or corner doing nothing for a while. He was just resting.
Hmm.
All right, we're not.
All right,
we're not a WWE podcast.
No, we're not a WWE.
We're here now,
No,
guys. Okay.
But if you want us to be, let us know. So
Lots of
let's
talk
take
about
a
this.
Talk about all the old stuff. That's all I'm good at because I don't have a lot of current. I stopped watching around the time CM Punk came into the game. I've never been a Punk fan. As soon as he came into the game, I was like, I don't watch this anymore. I don't like this.
All right, well, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. God.
Yeet. What? You're muted.
Shit, I was muted. Okay, all right, Jordan. If I was to ask you, do you know when Picasso died? If I asked you when did Picasso die, what would you guess?
1974.
You saw the video.
You saw the video.
Is it really?
No, 1973.
Let's go. I knew. Okay, I knew that it wasn't as old as I thought it was. Like I remember at a young age. Like I said, my brain remembers weird things. I remember thinking it was like the 1500s or the 1700s or something when he died, and then I found out it was like in the 70s. I was like, huh? I was like, I was almost born when this man was alive. Like my dad and mom was alive.
There's a video of a comedian. And I didn't write down the comedian's name for some reason, but
yeah, we're really bad about giving that.
Bad about
take a look real quick.
But I was that close.
Did you guys know this? Pablo Picasso, you know when he died? He died in 1973. Did you know that? I thought he died in 1380. I almost shit. 1973? Picasso had a car. Is that unbelievable? Pablo Picasso was driving around Spain in like a Honda Civic listening to Black Sabbath on the radio. Ozzy Osbourne and Pablo Picasso were working at the same time. He saw 6 Super Bowls. I thought he lived next to a blacksmith. The guy's like at home watching the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs on a colored television set, drinking Mountain Dew. And some of you might be like, Mountain Dew, that wasn't out in 1970. It was. Do you know when it came out? I thought like maybe 1975, 76. 1940, Mountain Dew came out. Hitler was jacked up on Mountain Dew. He was like in a bunker like, do the Dew! Or what? I can't do impressions, but...
I would have got Mountain Dew wrong. I would have got Mountain Dew way wrong.
I would have said Mountain Dew came out like in 1988.
You know what the sad thing is? I knew the Mountain Dew one. Due to the fact is, I used to like the advertisement on cans and how they first started out versus how they are now, and how we've transitioned into simple and basic to this really get your attention with all the stuff on the shelves. And Mountain Dew was a white can with green, and it had this like hillbilly motherfucker on it. It was like, wow, do. You know.
I would like to taste a can of Mountain Dew from 1940.
I would.
And taste one now and see if they even taste. I mean, they got to taste similar, kind of, I guess.
No, they would have been bad by now, Sebastian.
Well, of course,
No, I'm saying, I know.
He wants the recipe.
The original recipe from 1940. And
well,
it's probably real stuff.
He also wants to try the original Coke. I'm just saying, because they'll be like, there might be something.
Medicine.
I tried that one, but they didn't put
meth in the blood. You should do cocaine about it.
They didn't do meth in it. So
we don't got a lot of time left. We do have now for this video. If you're listening on audio, you're not going to know what they're saying. But if you're watching on video, you can translate. And what it's about is Sam, explain it. You're better at explaining things than I am.
So this segment's called Did You Know? But Sebastian didn't lead off with it because we fucked it up. We fuck it up all the time, so it doesn't matter. So did you know that the indigenous people in Brazil do not have a name for alien? Like the alien, like the gray and the greens and all those kind of things. So here's a guy giving an interview to some indigenous people, and here's something interesting that they had to say.
Alienígena não tem.
Como?
Alienígena.
Alienígena? O que é?
Nunca, essa palavra você nunca ouviu falar? Alienígena.
Alienígena, não. Isso chama-se meio shibu.
Isso aqui?
Sim. Mancunawabu.
Sério?
Mancu-Nauabu. Mancu-Nauabu é um que mora debaixo da terra.
É, eu falei, esse aí.
Que se virou formiga, hoje que nós chamamos Una, que é uma formiga grande, chama-se Mancu-Nauabu.
Que essa formiga também é muito perigosa, né, Boina? Se as pessoas ficam mexendo com ela demais, ela leva o espírito da pessoa para debaixo da terra também. Para voltar tem que ser um pajé bem bom.
São seres que pode aparecer em luz divina, com a luz do Nishipan. São seres que a gente pode ter o contato, que moram debaixo da terra.
That is interesting. You know what caught me off guard though is he's saying alleges for alien, but they don't even have a word for alien.
It was Manishuba or something like that.
Yeah,
That was
but he's trying to say alien in their language, which doesn't even exist, I guess, because they don't know what he was talking about. He's like alleges. Or like he's speaking fucking French. Like I do with the French accent.
Don't forget they have Portuguese really heavily involved in Brazil. So
that's right. So maybe there isn't a word for alien in Portuguese. That's true.
Yeah. So
it's not heavily involved. That is the official language of Brazil is Portuguese. Not it's heavily involved in their language. English is heavily involved in America. No, no, we are a country of a melting pot of different cultures, but for the most part, if you're born here, you speak English for the most part. Yeah.
But the cool thing about that is that I like that they say, we don't know what the word alien is, but if you describe the alien, big eyes, gray, and they're like, oh, that's the big giant ant people that live underground, and they will pull you down, your spirit down into that, and they're like,
Hollow Earth. Yeah.
So it's like, what? Wait, hold up. You guys know who these people are? Can we talk to them? Like, can we set up an interview or something like that?
They're talking about it as if it's like a regular occurrence.
Yeah, it's like a regular, and you need a shaman to protect you and to keep you away from those people if you go wandering off into the woods or in the forest in this case, and that you should stay away from these people because they will pull you down.
I'm surprised you brought this up, Sam, because you are not an alien guy.
I'm not an alien guy, but I'm not stupid enough to not believe that there's a possibility of aliens. Does that make sense? It's the same thing with religion in general. I'm not going to say there's a God, but at the same time, I just believe if there is a God, it's most likely an alien dude. And then the Jesus thing, I will give you there was a Jesus, but he was probably like a David Koresh, and people are like, the Jews were like, hey, you can't be going around talking shit like this. We're going to kill you.
Jordan, your final thoughts on aliens before we get out of here.
Aliens are totally real, for sure.
They visited them last night.
Deep thoughts with Jordan.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. It's like,
let me do this real quick. All right, Jordan.
God, no one wants to see me on big screen. Yeah, aliens are totally real, dude. They're real. They live inside of you. Okay, they don't live inside of you, but they're totally real. 100%. 100%.
That was a deep thoughts with Jordan new segment that we are to. Every week we have a new segment. We don't even go back to old segments. We just do new segments over and over.
We just do new segment until one sticks and you guys like it. That's it. That's all we do.
All right, guys, that's all the time we got. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and follow. And if you do want to watch or listen to the songs that we played tonight, go to our audio version. That's all the time we got tonight. Sam, happy birthday. Super Bowl coming up. March daylight savings. There we go. Twitch every Friday night. Hopefully every Friday night.
Twitch TV.
Twitch.tv/The Loud Spot Show.
Go quickly like or follow it so we can actually have someone to record to. So that'll be great.
We'll get it going. Yeah. All right. Take it off now. Peace out. Rock on. And much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have his back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.